Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do like an unboxing and review on this Mueller Ultra Kettle, model number M99S. This is Amazon's #1 best-selling electric kettle. Retails for about $35. It's 1.8 liters, which is about 7.6 cups, 1,500 watts. This is made out of a glass, they claim, that's very durable. It does have an LED light down here on the bottom. The cord is a really heavy-duty 3-prong cord because it is such high wattage. The cord is only 29 inches long. So I'm going to show you the product, and then I'm going to fill it up with water and see how long it takes to fill up. So here, this is a pretty standard kettle. There's your electrical connection, and the electricity gets to it from here. Here's the bottom. It does have a little bit of cord storage. You can wrap the cord around and then come out this hole here. There is some gripper feet here. 110 to 120 volts, 50 hertz to 60 hertz. That seems, it's okay. It's a little flimsy. It's kind of plasticky. And then the theory is, so you'll put this on there and you can rotate that around, but that's how the electricity gets to heat up the heating element. So it's a very simple system. On, and when it boils the water, it automatically kicks the switch off. This is a little different. You press that button and it just pops open to fill it up. Close it. It does have a little screen there so that's always open. So be careful. You know, this doesn't like close it and prevent water from coming out. You can always pour water out of there. There's nothing to stop the water from coming out. It's got a nice handle. This is kind of a plastic feel to it. There's metal. Again, they claim that's I'm not sure I can't pronounce the word, but it's a really durable glass. But the bottom of it is like a metal heating element. So of course, when you wash these, you can't put this in the dishwasher. Don't get any water around here or around the bottom. You're just gonna have to use a brush, rinse out the inside and clean it. Don't get the electrical switch and water in it or anything like that. Okay, so I just filled it up with tap water there's the max line. You're not supposed to fill it all the way up. So fill it 1.8 liters. It does have two other markings, 1 liter and 0.5 is the minimum. So let's put it on the base, close the lid, hit the switch. So it does have like a neat LED light. I'll time it and we'll see how hot the water gets. So the blue light is pretty cool, but it's only lit while it's boiling the water. So as soon as it's done boiling the water, the light goes out. So it's been about 3 minutes. It's not noisy yet. The water is starting to kind of get pretty hot, you can see, and there's some bubbles coming up. That's getting pretty hot, so be careful. Okay, so we're at the 5-minute mark. It's starting to get a little noisier. Water's really starting to look like it's boiling, but we're not there yet. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes. It quieted down a little bit. We got a bunch of bubbles going off now. Looks like the water is really heating. Again, be careful. That gets really hot, so don't touch. Only touch it by the handle. Okay. So you heard the switch kicked off. The light turned off. It's done boiling the water. So I'm sure that water is really, really hot. It's kind of heavy, so be careful. I mean, it's actually really heavy, and that's really hot water. Cooled off already, I bet. 195, yeah. So it's basically boiling water that's just going to cool down ever so slightly. So again, be careful. It's a little thicker here. That makes it a little awkward, maybe. I'm not sure. I've got big hands, so it ain't bad. If somebody had smaller hands, that might be a little harder to hold. It's just a big unit. So again, clean up, keep water away from the handle switch, keep water from here. You just got to use a brush, shoot the water in there, and then circle it around. Now it does talk about this filter. It says this filter does come off. Now if you just poke on it from this way, it did pop off. And then There's kind of an indentation for it. And then let's pop it back on. Yeah, not the easiest. So I found it to be kind of challenging. There is a little bracket that it fits in. There's a little square opening that little bracket right there fits into. So it can be a little tricky, but when it's inserted properly, it should look nice and hold nice and flush right there. So it does seem like a pretty nice one. Just seemed the handle did seem a little big because of that switch is right there, and there it kind of makes that handle a little big. Again, so the switch to turn it back on. So thanks everybody for watching.